Good evening, everyone. I'm Janae with Synergy Healing and Balance, back again with another Table Talk Tuesday. So today we are going to dive a little deeper into the uncomfortable. So I have a class, you guys. So this is going to be a preface to a class that I am going to be doing on May 21st, which is a Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 1 p.m. will be roughly how long it will go. So 8 ways to start healing your inner child. We all have an inner child. We've all been children once before, but through life and life's experiences, we lose that childlike wonder. We have to be an adult and we have to have responsibility, but through it all, we lose that childlike wonder, right? So today I want to talk and touch on 8 ways to help with starting the process of doing so, of healing that inner child. Now, you might ask a question. Well, how do I know if my inner child is wounded or hurt? Well, not everybody has experiences in childhood that are bad or indifferent or a negative manner, right? Some people grow up with a beautiful childhood within their family, but there's also things that happen outside of the family realm, right? So be it school, be it friends, be it other relatives, can wound that inner child. So we're going to tap into that a little bit today and discuss the 8 ways to start healing the inner child. And you guys, as you all know, healing is a journey. It's not a destination. It is a journey that we will be journeying on for the rest of our days. And so this one is a crucial one because what happens in our life is we shove feelings down, right? And we don't understand where these triggers are coming from. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting triggered from, A, B, and C. And you don't realize, but once you start the healing process of healing that inner child, there's times, it's pretty much always, that you'll start to understand and realize why you have these triggers and what is that bringing up, that those stuffed emotions you've stuffed down for a very long time. So let's get started. We have 1, acknowledge your inner child. Okay, so we are an adult now, and how do we acknowledge our inner child? That's a good question, but it's possible. So what we can do is take moments of, okay, my inner child got wounded in this instance or this instance and this instance. So you can remember back, like I can remember back many instances that my child got wounded. And part of that wounding, we put up a protective shield, right? It's like we shield and then we get hurt again and then we shield. And so we're like building this fortress around our heart because we, A, don't want to get wounded anymore. B, it's a protective fortress to keep us protected. But unbeknownst to us, a lot of the times, it's not protecting us. It's preventing us from us to heal. So acknowledge that inner child and where maybe those hurts come from, those woundings. All right, so number 2, listen to what your inner child is saying. Do you ever sit back, and I know a lot of people don't, but this is what this class is going to engage and pull out from. What is your inner child saying? Is it saying, I don't feel safe? I don't feel protected? I feel very vulnerable? So this is a deep dive, you guys. So I'm just gonna touch on these 8. So through life, we get wounded, and like, so here's an example of a trigger that might be possibly one of yours or somebody's trigger. So say your partner, your spouse, somebody, your friend even, who you guys had like an amazing night planned or an event planned or a birthday planned or something, and they canceled on you due to being too busy, something come up, blah, 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 whatever. What does your inner child say? Oh, okay, that hurt. And that brings past events up, right? So that's what a trigger is. Something that happened to you in the past that is happening in the same content in the now moment that takes you all the way back to your childhood. Then you get reactive and you either act childish or you get hurt or you lash out or you shut down. So that is key to know what your inner child is saying. Now we have number 3. Write a letter to your inner child. And that'll be one of the things that we do at our class. Sit down, get clear. Don't judge what you say. Talk to your inner child. Envision them in front of you. Your small little child, innocent self in front of you, and you're writing them a letter. What comes from your heart space to that child that at times got wounded? Or perhaps maybe that child was a bully. Why was that child a bully? Did that child get bullied and then he's a bully? Because we know what that saying is, hurt people hurt people. So that's going to be one of the things that we do in the class. Then number 4, meditate, meditate, meditate. I tell you guys this all the time, meditation is key. When you get real still, get in your inner consciousness and just shut everything out, you might be able to hear, see, know what your inner child is trying to tell you. That's a very good tool, avenue, coping mechanism to get you into the space to write that letter. And we'll be doing that as well in the class. Then journal. Journal as your inner child. You are going to, let's make believe, let's go back to our childhood roots. Make believe that you are that small child and you're going to journal all those feelings, and don't judge what comes out from pen to paper. Just let it flow, and I think it might surprise you what comes up that you have repressed over all these years. And then we're also going to do that at the class. And then, so bring back the joys of childhood. What brought you joy? Get back to those roots. Like, what brought you joy? Did soccer bring you joy? Did flying kites bring you joy? Riding a bike bring you joy? Swimming? What brought you joy? Like, as a child, what truly brought you joy? And get back to those roots and grant and allow and give permission to yourself to go back to those roots and let your inner child play. Laughter, you guys, playing, laughter, all of the things. Be silly, dance. It's not a bad reflection on you. We as adults get thrown into responsibilities and we get so engrossed in adulthood and being mature and being responsible. That's awesome, because we need to be right, or we would probably be really bad adult and figures for the people in our lives. But there's times then when we can let go and let loose. So we'll be working on that as well at the class. And then number 7, leave the door open. It is a never-ending healing process. You can get to a point where something comes up, and like I've said in previous Table Talk Tuesdays, you will see those feelings float on by like clouds. And then you don't attach to them. You're just like, oh, okay, there it goes. That's gone. Okay, that come up again. And they will. They do. They'll resurface over and over. But it's how we go within, see it, and let it go. So that is number 7. And number 8, bottom line, you guys, to get into I would say a Zen state, a bliss state. Now, not every day is going to be Zen. Not every day is going to be bliss. We know this. We're adults. We know this life. But to get to that state, to heal those wounds so that you can have healthy friendships, healthy partnerships, healthy relationships with your children, your family, your co-workers, and ultimately you. Heal yourself first. It's just like putting that oxygen mask on, right? You heal yourself first, and that's going to ripple effect out and out and out. And before you know it, all the people that are around you are going to see your new countenance, see that you're doing this inner work, and they're going to be like, you're different, but in a good way. So you guys, those are just 8 ways to start the inner child healing process. Like I said, it's an ongoing process, but let's get it started now. So I am putting a class together, Healing Your Inner Child. We're going to do journaling. We're going to do journal prompting. We're going to write a letter to our child. We're going to get into the playful state. We're going to meditate. We're going to have a little bit of a workbook so that you could take it home and do the work, because it's never ending, right? So it doesn't stop at the class. It continues on. Also, this is can you guys see it? This is Dalmatian jasper, you guys. This is a beautiful egg stone. It's a crystal with, it's jasper, and it also has tourmaline in it. So it's a very, very good crystal for negative energy. Also, guess what? It is an inner child stone, an inner child crystal that will help amplify this healing process, and that comes along with all the other stuff in the class. This class is going to be on the 21st of May from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The cost is going to be $40, you guys. It will be on my website. You can go to my website and you can check that out there. You can also pay when you come. I have a device so that you can pay if you want to pay through a credit card or cash, whichever. But you guys, I want to help you, and I want to do this healing together. I'm doing it as well. I am not exempt from this. We're all in this together, like I say, and let's band together, and we can, through me helping you, you will help me, and it's just going to be this beautiful ripple effect that we throw out to the universe, and it's just going to come back and go out and out. So, like I always say, you guys, be the light, be the beacon, and be the change. I love you so much. I'm going to put a link below where to go to pay if you're interested in paying it prepaid. If not, pay when you get here. I hope that you guys take advantage of this. I'm so excited to do this healing with you. So I love you guys. Till next time. Bye.